Alright, we should be back with some more trading card game online. And we have lots of packs of cards. So, the Trainer Challenge, you actually have 3 tournament levels and 3 difficulties. The hard difficulty now has a 4x point multiplier, but since they've done the update, they have become evil. Rather than make their AI intelligent, they just screw you out of everything. Like, I can understand not having...
Here comes the rage, guys.
Well, I can understand not having third form evolutions or something, you know, all the time, but you will never see all of your powerful cards until your deck is empty. So it's designed to, like, if you have a handful of energy, it's going to keep giving you energy cards. If you have a handful of basic Pokemon, it'll keep giving you basic Pokemon cards that you can't use. It's really, really bad. But I managed to go through, and then on each of the trainers, let me just grab a random deck. Each of the trainers, I've beaten them all the way to 4 stars, which requires 30,000 experience points on them. And when you beat them, you get a booster pack. And you get 3 extra booster packs whenever you beat a league. So, total, there are 12 trainers, 3 leagues, there's 36 booster packs, and then another 9. So you can get 45 total booster packs from these guys. And I now have, I think, 17 or something to open up tonight. So let's see what we get for packs tonight. So just go in order. So let's try a Boundaries Crossed. And let's see what we get. We get a Lilligant. Ooh, draw cards until you have 6 in your hand. That's nice. We have Blossom. Ooh, this is a lot of good stuff for a grass deck. Krogunk. Ooh, a Heracross.
Is it any good, though?
Let's see, 100 health, 1 leaf energy is a 20 horn attack. The Giga Horn is 80 damage, but if you get tails on both coins, it does nothing. Yeah, it's an okay one. A Delibird. Oh,
Delibird's all right.
That's nice. Present, flip a coin. If heads, search your deck for a card and put it into your hand. Any card.
Wow.
And then Icy Wind, for 2 cost, is a 30 damage attack that guarantees sleep. That's actually really powerful. A Volibee, a Cottony, that's pretty bad. A Gligar, that's not too bad. Alright, and then what do we have? Ooh, I think I got a... Ooh, Musharna? The evolving from Muna.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Let's see, for 1 cost, it does 30 damage to any one of your Pokemon, or one of the enemy Pokemon.
That's nice.
Dream Waltz. This attack can be used even if this Pokemon is asleep. If this Pokemon is asleep, this attack does 30 more damage. Damn, that's not bad. Makuhita. Another Dusclops, a Wartortle, a Clink. A Scyther that doesn't do a ton of damage. A Spinda that I didn't have before. And a Marill. Not too bad. Alright, and we have 1 more of these that we can open. It's actually a really good Heracross. Yeah, there's better cards out there to put in that deck instead of the Heracross. Ooh, another one of those Musharnas. So I can actually put 2 of those in a deck now. A Mienfoo. God, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing these correctly. I'm going to get so much flack.
Mienfoo.
Mienfoo. Of course it is. If I pronounce it one way, it's got to be a different one.
1 pack behind you, Ghost.
Hmm?
The stream is 1 pack behind you.
That's fine. Because they can't hear that until the stream comes anyway. Ooh, okay. Darmanitan. Continuous Trouble. Flip a coin until you get tails. It does 20 damage times the number of heads for 1 cost. Oh, man. Damage Counter Punch. If this Pokemon has any damage counters on it, this attack does 60 more damage, and it's 60 base. That is an evil one. That is really good. Tangela that I didn't have. Pikachu. Not too bad. A different Purloin, and a Blitzy that I didn't have. Alright, let's see what the Dark Explorer packs give me. Yeah, if you want to send me trading card game codes through Twitch messages, I can get those. Ooh, it's a Escalivir.
I got one of those.
Joust. Before doing damage, discard a Pokemon tool card attached to the defending Pokemon. That can be handy. And Cavalry Lance gets rid of his weakness.
I just beat Elders.
Wait, what is... Oh, no, okay, he's a steel type. I was going to say, I was thinking he had a weakness to Psychic instead of a resistance. I'm like, what kind of steel type is resistant to Psychic? A Crustal. Ooh, a Dark
That's not
Patch.
bad.
If I ever make a Dark deck, this lets me recover a Dark
I
Energy.
can't let you win, Mitch. I've got to beat you.
Sandile. A Torchic. Slowbro. And a Bulbasaur. Oh, wow, Bulbasaur. I haven't gotten one of these in forever. That's actually going to be nice, because I still have a Mega Venusaur that I can't actually use in a deck, because I don't have the Ivysaurs and stuff like that. Ooh, an Aerodactyl. Ancient Scream. Your Pokemon's attacks do 10 more damage to the active Pokemon. Damn, that's a 10 health buff. Oh, I have to have a Fossil, though. Okay. So I can't use that just yet. Primplup. Ooh, that's the evil Vaporeon. This is going to go into my damage deck. Muddy Water for one damage, or 1 cost, does 20 plus 20 to a benched. That's a pretty evil one. Not as powerful as some of the cards that do bench damage, but it's still pretty good.
Not as awesome as my Starmie.
Joltik. Vanillite. They seem to want me to use the Vanillites and Vanillishes, because they keep giving me a lot of them. They're just not that good.
I'll take them if you don't want them.
Ah, and the Zura that automatically evolves the itself. And then a Ducklet. Alright. Now let's get some dragons. Leave it to the wind. Once during your turn, you may return this Pokemon all cards attached to your hand. Ooh, that's a stage 2. But you can actually keep re-evolving it, so that's pretty good if you have plenty of stuff on the field to wait to rebuild it. And 20 plus could get up to 80 damage. That's a decent jump bluff. I don't think I'll use it in a deck. A Murkrow. New Emolga that I didn't have before. A Fungus,
Ooh,
Golett,
paralyzed. I'm
Weasel,
confused.
Feebas, Spheal. I think I've gotten a lot of boosters from this. Ooh, what the hell is this? Oh, Ampharos. Electromagnetic Wall. As long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, whenever your opponent attaches an energy from his or her hand to one of his Pokemon, put 3 damage counters on that Pokemon. Wow. That's going in a deck. An Electrobullet does 70 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. This, I might have to make a Psychic Electric deck to use that damage swap with it. That's a pretty powerful card. A Cubone. Another Bouffalant. A Duino. Audino?
Audino.
Ardino.
A Dino, or Dino? Yeah, Dino, I guess.
I win.
And another Magikarp. Ooh, this is actually that is actually the best
You want
Magikarp I've
the,
ever seen.
horror games?
So it's a Magikarp. It has a 10 damage. Flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 10 damage times the number of
I
heads.
would have won if I was
wow.
faster.
That-
God
Is
That's-
that one of the older
damn
ones?
it, Mitch.
I don't know. This is...
I think it is, because I used to have one of those.
Yeah, this is really, really good. Most of the Magikarps just absolutely suck, but that one could be... Oh, look! You suddenly took down an enemy EX because you just kept rolling heads.
It's an evil one.
Oh, like that ant thing I have, Durant.
Yeah, basically.
Ooh, Rayquaza EX.
Nice.
I believe that's a
Mitch,
second
if my
generation
Chandelure was
Magikarp
faster, I would have
Carpus.
won because I had Energy Ball on it too. Damn it.
Oh, wow. It's a little bit discardy. Discard the top 3 cards of your deck if any of those cards are energy cards. Attach them to this Pokemon. Discard all fire or all lightning attached to this Pokemon and does 60 damage times the number of cards you discarded. There are cards that would work with this, though. An Electrike. Roserade. It's pretty damaging. A Machino? I'm terrible at pronouncing these things. Electrike, not bad. Alright, we don't have any of those. We have one of these, which gives us the Empoleon with Emperor's Strike. Ooh. If this Pokemon has fewer HP than the defending Pokemon, it does 20 more damage. That's pretty evil. And then it looks like a Thundurus Melata EX. That's a really good one for round decks. I have a bunch of them. And looks like I have everything else here. Plussies and stuff like that. Not bad. 3 black and white next Destiny packs. a Lapras with the Call for Family, a Scrafty. Ah, that's the pretty good Scrafty. Double colorless, the Hippowdon. These guys are ridiculous.
Yes, they are. They're beyond OP.
Like 70 damage is a base move. Oh, those are dangerous. Might have to make a ground deck. Ooh, a Duramaka. Needed some more of those. A Shinx. And then some Grimers and Staryus and stuff like that. Ah, Simisage. Finally I get one of these.
Is the Solar Beam one?
Collect. Draw 3 cards for 1 cost.
That's the grass monkey, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And then Stadium Drain. If
Okay.
there's a Stadium card in play, this attack does 30 more damage and heals 30 damage from this Pokemon.
That's
Wow.
a 31. That's where the Stadium set.
Ooh. And I've got the Amoonguss that's poisons. So that's the one that goes really well with the Raticates. Because Raticates can take him down to 10 health, and this guy will auto-poison, which means it'll kill anything with the combo. Lampent. And I've got the rest of this deck. Another Duramaka. That's good.
That Simisage with Stadium Drain is good against my deck, since I always have that dark one out.
Oh, full art. Kyurem EX.
What?
Or Kyurem?
Wow.
Yeah. Frozen
Kyurem.
Wings.
Kyurem.
Discard a
Kyurem.
special energy attached to the defending Pokemon. And then Hail Blizzard, which I can't use it during the next turn, so I can switch between them two. That's really powerful. Slippery Slopes Vanillux. Surprised I don't have that one. Oh, it must be new because it's the foil one. And then some more Pansages, Simisages. Ooh, this is very nice. Alright, we got a Plasma Blast pack. Come on, don't freeze. So got many more packs to open. There we go. Alright. An Aggron with knockoff, or knockback, and Aura of the Land. Does 20 damage to each bench Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. Ugh. It's a little self-damaging. Another Suicune. Ooh, an Axew. Nice.
XU.
Axew. Ha, let you search for Iris.
Yeah, I got one of those. I laughed at that.
Yeah, Iris is kind of an OP card if you think about it.
Iris
Right
in
game.
Iris in the show is a dragon trainer.
Wow, this
Mhm.
Lairon is ridiculous.
Player on.
What's it got?
Lairon. It has
Lairon.
Iron Head, 50x. Flip a coin until you get tails.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
my that's the Durant my thing has.
That is powerful. Ooh, and a Plasma Energy. Nice.
Nice.
So we can make some Team Plasma decks. And
Durant is a first form though, so it's OP
Run that
attack on
Lugia.
him.
Ooh,
Yeah.
3 more Plasma decks, or 3 more Plasma boosters. Team Plasma Sableye. Not really the best. 10 damage and 20 damage, and the not being able to retreat doesn't really help too much.
You need to get yourself a Plasma Scrafty.
Ooh, this could be useful. Hoot
What's
Hoot.
that?
What is it?
Dual draw. Each player draws 2 cards.
Oh wow.
I've been
Ooh.
wanting to make a theme deck that burns the enemy's deck.
Oh yeah, those are fun.
Yeah.
They're hard to make, though. Ooh, and I got it the Espeon. This is the best evolution I've ever seen. For 1 Psychic Energy, you get both Psy Alert, which draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand, and Shadow Ball, where you get to pick what to do 40 damage to.
I prefer the
Wow, nice.
Umbreon.
This
My
Espeon
Umbreon's
is
pretty-
really good with a Team Plasma deck.
Well, yeah, but Umbreon's not bad either.
Yeah, the
because
card
it
draw is
has the-
nice.
Well, Umbreon heals you.
Primeape. This is a weird one, because it does a Karate Chop, does 80 damage minus 10 damage for each damage counter on the Pokemon.
I
So
want to
it
make
gets
it.
weaker.
I want to make an evolution deck.
A Sneasel, pretty decent damage. And a Sandile. Did that actually consume a deck? I don't think that actually used up a deck. A Quagsire with Laid Back. Any damage done to this Pokemon is reduced by 20. Not bad. And Mud Gun, if this Pokemon has any fighting energy attached to it, does 30 more. So that'd be a water fighting deck type. A Lampent. Ooh, that's nice. It guarantees a burn on its second attack. Ooh, Team Plasma Vaporeon. Heal 30 damage from each of your Pokemon. And then it has Gold Breaker, which kills EXs. I may have to make a Team Plasma Eevee deck.
Those are actually work really well if you make them right.
And then some more just basic stuff. Seriously, I'm going to come back to my collection. I'm pretty sure I didn't have 4 packs of that type. I'm hoping it's loading that correctly, because the last thing I want to do is have it... Yeah, apparently I have them. Alright, sure, whatever. Oh, and I got the Team Rocket Leafeon, which has Energy Crush, does 20 damage times the amount of energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon.
Holy. OP much.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh god.
What card?
The Leafeon.
Oh.
That'll do crazy amounts of damage. And then Leaf Blade, flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 20 more damage, but Energy Crush will almost always be better.
I actually have that card.
Pawnyard. Team Plasma Badge. This Pokemon the card is attached to is a Team Plasma Pokemon. I'm not certain how to make that work very effectively. Because there's a lot of things people can do negative to Team Plasma stuff. I'm not sure if there's any positives that I have yet. I'm sure there's something that boosts effects when it's in Team Plasma.
There's a stadium card, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah, that's the one that lets you retreat. Huh, a Bisharp with Dragon Slayer. 80 damage, and if the defending Pokemon is a dragon Pokemon, it does 40 more. Ah, this is where you use it, the Glaceon. The retreat cost of each of your Team Plasma Pokemon is 2 less.
So free basically.
That's its ability, yeah. And then Icy Wind, which auto-sleeps. So this is like the, what do you call it? The Feebas evolution, Melodic. Its ability. Oh, and Team Plasma Jolteon. I have, like, the whole set except for a Team Plasma Umbreon. I'm gonna have to make a Team Plasma Evolution deck.
I might have a few I can give you for that.
And I know I have plenty of Eevees. I have the ones that are searching for evolution, too, or Signs of Evolution ones.
Yeah, that's...
Which is the best one, because you get to draw the evolution cards. You get to draw 3 of them, I think.
3 different ones.
Which is perfect for an evolution deck. Pin Missile. Flip 4 coins, 20 damage times the number of heads. Electra Diffuse. If the Pokemon's defending Pokemon is an EX, that Pokemon can't attack during opponent's next turn. Oof. That'll do damage. So these guys are anti-EX, pretty much.
The problem with evolution cards, though, that a deck is that you are basically stuck with their first move.
No. Because I can get the multiple energies, the rainbow energies and stuff. Palpitoad, Vibration, and Suspicious Sound Wave with a chance of confusion. It's an okay Palpitoad. I think the other ones are better. Yeah, see, there's the signs of evolution. You get to get 3 different Pokemon from Eevee. Damn. Surprise attack. Flip a coin if the attack does nothing. That's a pretty bad Tim Pole. And flip 2 coins, 10 damage, number of coins, Horsey. Not bad. Alright, let's see what our Plasma Storm booster gives us. Ooh, a Manphy. So now I have that entire legendary set. When this Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, search your deck for a card and put it in your hand. Not bad. And then Seafaring. Flip 3 coins. For each heads, attach a water energy card from your discard pile to your bench Pokemon in any way you like. So it actually does not do any damage. It is purely a helper card. Oh my gosh, a Team Plasma Bufalon. What the hell does this do? Tool Breaker, discard a Pokemon tool card attached to the defending Pokemon, and Hammer In, which does 70 damage. I think the other Bufalon is better.
Yeah, it is.
Watchog. Fast Swipe, discard a random card from your opponent's hand, and then Biting Fang, which does 30 or 50. That's not bad. Ooh, another Coughing. I need that for my damage swap deck. triple slap on a skitty. Another Sawaddle. I have like 50. I don't know why they have like 7 different types of Sawaddles. It's so bad. Another Vanillite. It really wants me to make that. Ooh, and a different Squirtle, which just does tackle for 1 cost.
Squirtle. Squirtle.
Kind of a weak little Squirtle, but he doesn't have an energy requirement, so I guess that you can mix him into multi-decks. Alright, and then our final one, an X and Y booster pack, which gives us a Trevelint. Forest Curse. Raises your accident Pokemon. Your opponent can't play any item cards. Tree Slam does... Trevelint?
Trevenant.
Trevenant. Okay. Like Revenant.
Yeah.
Trevenant, yeah. Something like that. Okay, Tree Slam. 60 damage and does 20 damage to 2 bench Pokemon. That could work into the spread deck as well. I don't think I have...
Oh, you have a Fione.
Yep.
I got one of those the other night.
A Scatterbug. I have no idea what that evolves into. That must be new gen.
Scatterbug evolves into... yeah. It evolves into a cocoon type thing.
Okay. A Diglett. Oh, I was just saying I didn't have a Phantump, but I have one now.
Phantump's creepy, man. Its story... It's basically a stump that's become possessed with the child's soul.
Well, that's just lovely. Just
It's
a bundle
one
of
of the
sunshine.
more creepier
That'll give us
Pokemon
some nice
Ghost.
things tonight.
And then a Spoink. Alright, so that's a lot of new cards. So now the question is, what can we do with it? So some of the cool things that update ended up doing was changing the way these locked cards look. So it's kind of weird remembering how much I have of something. When it says 0-5, I just have 5 locked versions.
What does locked card mean, Ghost?
It means you got it from in-game rewards, so you can't trade it to other people.
Oh, okay.
Which,
I've got a shiny.
which is perfectly fine until that locked number gets above 4. Once you get like 6 of them, then it's like, oh, I got 2 copies I can't use. Alright, so let's...
Wait, did Spoink have Splash on it?
Let me search for Spoink. It has Splash, yes.
That's weird.
Which does 10 damage. So it actually works.
It works in the card game, but
Yet
not in the actual...
Yet the Magikarp one doesn't.
Okay. So... let's see if there's any new... So yeah, so I do have I have 1 Rainbow Energy that provides any energy type. So yeah, that Evolution deck would be kind of hard, because you would need a little bit of all the energy. Although with enough... all the Evolutions only require 1 of their specific energy.
Yeah.
So with enough of the... what do you got? The Silins?
Well, another problem with an Evolution deck is you
Silent.
can only have 4 EVs.
True, but you just put...
Revive
Well, no, because
in
you
there.
can have some cards that cycle. Like, I think there's a... What is it? Revive puts Pokemon from discard back on top of your deck. Stuff like that.
You can use Revive to bring them back.
Although I think
out, you
the
can also
Max
bring them
Revive is actually worse than the regular Revive. I think the regular Revive just puts them into your bench, which is better, because it's straight revival.
back. No, there's the Revival, so you can bring them back, but you also have the Super Rod, which returns as a card for your deck.
Okay, so explain this to me. How does a Max Revive, where you can put a Pokemon from your discard pile on top of your deck, better than a Revive where you put a basic from your discard into your deck? Okay, so the other one can revive higher levels. Okay. Not too bad. Oh yeah, I should probably change the title of the stream to the correct thing. My apologies for that. So yeah, now I need to figure out what kind of decks I want to actually build with the stuff I have. On Trading Card Game Online. Alright. So, I really do want to make a Team Plasma deck. That one would probably be a little bit harder to put together. Let's see. Let's first go through my other decks and see if I can fix some of them up a little bit. Because I did get some new stuff, so let's see. Custom Fire really needs work. Custom Water. I don't know if I got anything better for this Custom Water deck. Let's see. So I've got 2 Kirims, and then 2 Keldios. The Squirtle going through to the Blastoise. That's fine. 1 Suicune for protection. These Dredgians, I think I think they're good for just stalling a bit. Let's see if we can find anything better for that. Do we have any first forms? There's that Super Bidoof that does 60 damage with rollout, but that's hard to get. Some Bouffalants, not really a big fan. Cryogonals aren't good. The Delibird's not bad. The Delibird would be pretty good for a card draw. And it's a pretty cheap Icy Wind. I may put that in, but it does lower my power a little bit. It's a pretty good card. Alright, let's take one of these guys out and put 1 Delibird in. The Empoleons are not bad, but I can't fit a whole nother big evolution chain in. Frillishes aren't good. Frostlass requires an evolution chain. Glaceon, that works better with the Plasma deck.
Do you got a Vaporeon?
Do I want to put the Kyurem EX in? That puts a lot of EXs in. Kyurem EXs. And these Kyurems are better.
What does the Kyurem EX have on it?
It has Frozen Wings, which discards a special energy to the defending Pokemon for 60 damage. And then Hail Blizzard, which can only use once every other turn, but does 120.
Not bad.
Whereas these
Could
ones
be
do
better.
Glaciate, which does 30 damage to each of the opponent's Pokemon.
That Glaciate is annoying, too.
Yeah. I'm tempted to throw one in. I don't know where I can make room, though. Do I have a spare trainer that I don't need? I think I only need 1 rare candy, because it's really hard to get 2 rare candies, and I only have 2 Blastoises total. And then, so 2 Evosodas and 1 rare candy would get both of them to max, because not a lot of evolves, and then I can fit it in. So let's get that out. Alright, let's add it in. Oh, wait, I have some other Kyurem EXs, too. I've got one that does Outrage, which is 10 more for each damage counter, and then Gigafrost. Now those ones are discard. Oh, so I've got one that has half art, and then I've got the full art one. Alright, let's throw the full art one in. There we go. That may or may not make my deck better.
I hope you test it in a minute.
The Articuno I don't really want. Yeah, let's see, where was I off? I was in the Ks. The Lugia, I'm not a really big fan of it. It works better with Plasma decks. That's a really good Mamoswine, but it's hard to get the rest of those in this deck. Don't need those evolution chains. Don't need those evolution chains. Wait a second, was that a Porygon?
What
No.
deck are you working on now, Ghost?
I'm just fixing up my water deck a little bit.
Ah, okay.
I think that is just about everything.
Did you put in the OP Magikarp?
Yeah, I don't have a Gyarados in this deck.
Ah.
Alright, let's save this deck. Alright. Now, Grass Standard, I actually want to change this up. I don't want to use the Snivy line anymore. Snivy line. I want to actually use the Chestnut line. So let's get that changed.
Chestnut's all that good.
I have a good Chestnut. It does
Okay.
30 recoil to the enemy.
Oh,
How does it recoil if it's to the enemy?
I'm thinking it's an ability?
Yeah.
Knew it.
So let's get the Chestnut line in. C for Chestnut. So yeah, this is the chestnut that I have. It is Spiky Shield, puts 3 damage counters on anything that attacks it, and then has Touchdown, which does 90 damage and heals 20 from it.
Something like it's preparing to play football.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
But it's pretty powerful, so let's put 2 of those in, because I liked... Can I not put 2 in?
Someone said put the OP card in.
Oh, maybe if I just put... There we go, plus. There we go. So there's 2 in there. And then I need chess pins. Alright, so I got a choice of Pin Missile, which does 4 coins, 10 damage times number of heads, or Vine Whip and Seed Bomb. I like this chess pin better. Same health, but that attack has more potential. So let's put 3 of these guys in, because that's all I have. And then 2 of the... What's the next stage of it? The chess pin line?
Actually, I don't know the entire chestnut line.
Don't remember what it's called. There it is.
Look it up.
Quilladin. And I only have 1 type of Quilladin, so...
I was actually disappointed in that, in the...
1 rare candy, 2 Evo
line.
sodas. Alright, and I've got a spare card for this deck. Did I get any better grass legendaries? I'm not a big fan of the Shaman EX, although it does have the advantage of doing Revenge Blast. I think that's the only reason I'm keeping it in. Alright, so let's filter out all the normals. Let's just take grasses. I think I've got too many Verizians as well. Let's go with 1 of the EXs. Let's keep this. Let's see. This one I got from somebody who gave me a card pack, so let's get rid of this one. And let's keep 1 of the Leaf Wallop ones. I like that image better, but let's get rid of the other one. So we need some more good drops in here. The Tangrowth is pretty evil. Oh, wait, that's not the right one. That's not the 1,000 Lashes one. Darn it. I'm trying to find a good combo. Ooh, the Simi-Sage one. That will let me do some card draw, which will help me get my cards out. I think that's not a bad one. All I've got is... No, I've got 3 different Pan-Sages. There's Collect... Yeah, so let's make the Pan-Sage line purely about getting cards into the deck. Ninkata wasn't very good. Actually, I do have a different Genesect, a couple different Genesects. I don't want to put the EX in because that's a big penalty. Actually, nope. The Genesect has Call for Family, which is actually better than the Simisage's Collect. So let's put just a different Genesect in. And then we have 2 more cards we can put in. I think 1 more Quinlan, because that's still pretty good. I mean, it's got 50 damage plus 20 with a heal. And we need 1 more good Pokemon. There's no really good grass legendaries, are there? I mean, there's just Genesect and Verizian, and that's all I've got both of them.
I got a Shaman that has Call for Family.
Yeah, I don't have one of those Shamans.
Also, the Shaman EX lets you get energy cards, so that could be debatable.
Alright, let's try putting a different normal type in. So let's see what we got for normal types that would work. It needs to be a basic. I get to throw a Miltank in, but that doesn't really help us. The Kangaskhans are pretty good. I think I might put a Kangaskhan in because it also has Call for Family, which helps us get what we need out. I think I'm pretty satisfied with that deck. Can't think of much better. Alright. So let's give these 2 decks a try, and then we can play around with... Actually, let me fix up the damage swap deck. I know you guys might not find the deck building to be the most interesting thing in the world, but it's...
I find it interesting.
Alright, so this one has Melodics. This one has the 2 Koreans. That's fine. Dredgian's fine for Stall. Kirums. God damn it. One of these days I'm going to pronounce things correctly.
Oh, when I was looking for my Game Boy trading card game, I found my Pokemon Unofficial Card Collector Guide.
Ah. Alright, so I think... hold on there for the challenges. I think what I'm going to do is put another coughing in so I can actually get the Weezings out. Do I actually have more Weezings? I only have... No, I just have the 1 Weezing. And Cresselia EX, not really that great. Takes a lot to get it going, and it does a lot of damage to you if you get hit with it, so let's go with coughing. Alright, so we got 1 with the smoke screen, and then... What? Why can't I put... Why does it say I have 0 of that coughing? What the hell's going on here?
Oh, it's the 2000 Pokemon Unofficial one.
Okay, there we go. Now I got both coughings in, so that should work better.